Happening tonight, an argument inside the Forsyth Walmart ended in gunfire and one teenager dead, another under arrest. Ashlyn Webb is in Monroe County with more details on tonight's top story.
Yes, the teen killed has been identified as 17-year-old Cedric Mays. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, it all started with a fight between Mays and another teen inside the produce section of the store.
What was they fighting in the produce section of the store for? Like, you go to Walmart, and not only do two Sunmen fight, which is embarrassing enough, then they shoot. One that kills the other one. In Walmart, in the produce section.
Has been identified as 17-year-old Cedric Mays. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, it all started with a fight between Mays and another teen inside the produce section of the store. According to the Sheriff's Office, the argument between Mays and 17-year-old Tarmaine Jontavian Bowden continued.
Who?
According to the Sheriff's Office, the argument between Mays and 17-year-old Tarmaine Jontavian Bowden continued into the...
Tarmaine Jontavian Bell. Tarmaine Jontavian. And listen, man, this is the culture, man. This is how you know. This is a blessing. You see that name on an application, a piece of paper. You want to rent your Airbnb. You want to... You looking for some help around the house. And you see Tarmaine Jontavius. Thank the mother for alerting you, for sending out that bat signal about who that person is that you about to bring into your home or bring into your business. Thank you, single moms. Salute.
According to the Sheriff's Office, the argument between Mays and 17-year-old Tarmaine Jontavian Bowden continued into the frozen food section.
We were just going grocery shopping, and then that's when we heard 5 or 6 gunshots, and we didn't know what to do, so I just told him to just run out the door.
Investigators say Bowden pulled out a pistol and shot Mays several times. Forsyth Police, Monroe County Sheriff's Office, and Georgia State Patrol all responded, and they found Mays dead. Throughout the evening, dozens stood outside the Walmart, including Mays' family. Walmart.
As much as you hate to see this, it is refreshing to know that someone cares, man. That's just terrible. This is just sad. His son got killed in the produce section at Walmart by another disenfranchised victim of supremacy that you would probably be protesting for if he got arrested for doing this to somebody else and the cop punched him during the arrest, during the resisting of the arrest. If it was somebody else's son, and when the cops came and got him, there was a scuffle, and the snippet of it was taken and put on Twitter. The snippet that makes it look like the cop is just deranged, that gives you no pretext, no context, and it cuts off before you can give any more context. It's a little snippet. Goes on Twitter. And the same type kid that you would be raising hell for. The sky is falling because he got punched during his 17th arrest this year. Killed your son. That's enough to make you wail like this.
Throughout the evening, dozens stood outside the Walmart, including Mays' family. Walmart shoppers still in shock, including Cesar Silva.
And we saw a kid just running around like he looked like confused. It's just crazy to happen somewhere where there's kids and families all the time.
Anything can happen now. We normally don't have incidents around here at the Walmart, like shooting, but like I say, anything can happen anywhere in America now.
Monroe County Sheriff Brad Freeman says there's no longer a threat to the public. Deputies took in the suspect, 17-year-old Bowden, into custody this evening. We'll continue to follow the story as it develops. Reporting in Forsyth, Ashlyn Webb, 13 WMAZ News.
Thank you, Ashlyn. Forsyth police have not yet released charges against Bowden. The GBI is continuing to investigate and says May's body will go to its crime lab for an autopsy.
Photos of the suspected gunman entering the drive-through window at a Burger King restaurant.
12 News Hillary.
Just look at that, man. Hit one if you notice that they're getting bolder and bolder and bolder and bolder. Like the stuff we heard about in 2020, it's almost like paling in comparison. I got to go back and, because, you know, I covered 2020 extensively. I don't think anybody covered it as extensively as I did on this channel. But there's a new level of boldness and just disregard for the law, cameras, other people's safety, aside from your target. The criminal justice system is just no fear. It's almost as if some men are operating with a cheat code.
Photos of the suspected gunman entering the drive-through window at a Burger King restaurant.
12 News Hillary Mintz shows us the vigil tonight outside the restaurant at 51st and Capitol. Family says she was a 16-year-old with a bright future.
She was like bubbly. She was happy.
Sunday night, Naisha Harris Brazel, a junior at Pulaski High School, was working as a cashier at the Burger King at 51st and Capitol. Just after 10 p.m., police say this masked man in a red hoodie pulled up in the drive-thru and opened fire during a robbery, killing the teen.
That little girl out here working, because they don't hire son people and whatnot. She out here working, 16 years old. Whole life ahead of her. I don't care if she would have been a hood rat, a booger, whatever. She deserved the chance to live, to be an 80-year-old hood booger. It ain't I don't determine who's worthy of living and whatnot. But these guys do. They get to. And when do we get tired of this, man? Like, look at this. This is foolishness. For $80 maybe? Because at the drive-thru, they keep a certain amount of money in the drawer and they drop it. The manager come and drop the cash register frequently. What, $100? And I'm not saying that it would have been worth it if it was 1,000, if it was 10,000. This is just foolishness. The boldness turns into foolishness. And make sure you join me every Tuesday and Friday at 9:30 p.m. on Ock Nation TV. That's my other channel. Link is in the description box. We go over this type of stuff, man. We go into great detail about why this is happening over there. So make sure you come join me. Tuesdays, Fridays, 9:30 p.m.
Naisha Harris Brazel, a junior at Pulaski High School, was working as a cashier at the Burger King at 51st and Capitol. Just after 10 p.m., police say this masked man in a red hoodie pulled up in the drive-thru and opened fire during a robbery, killing the teen.
Something so meaningless as money has put a major dent in my family.
And as police continue to investigate, they're hoping surveillance photos of the alleged gunman and the car he was driving help them track him down. Police released several photos, including the suspect seen pointing a gun through the drive-thru window, then leaving in a black Chevy Impala. Homicides in 2021 hit record highs in Milwaukee with nearly 200 people killed. Now 2 more at the start of a new year.
For somebody to try to rob her place of employment and, for her to be shot and killed is just appalling.
So this is the mayor. And listen, the previous mayor was a spineless, pasty liberal. Super liberal. And I guess he left office for another job. I think he was trying to get another political appointment. So he might have vacated his seat. And this guy's the... 200 murders in Milwaukee. The city of the team that boycotted a playoff game. They walked out of a playoff game over Jacob Blake. But they don't even have a comment about this. No comment. Like nothing. Radio silence about this.
For somebody to try to rob her place of employment and, for her to be shot and killed is just appalling.
Acting Mayor Cavalier Johnson says the deadly trend needs to change.
This level of gun violence that we're seeing in the city just is unsustainable, and it's got to stop.
No justice, no peace. This teen's family says they're now forced to say goodbye far too soon.
I don't know how to accept this because it was senseless and it was worthless. I need answers.
In Milwaukee, Hillary Mintz, WISN 12 News.
Now, the teen's family has posted a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses. You can find a link to that in this story on the WISN 12 app. And here is another look at the suspect and the vehicle. Milwaukee police are asking anyone with information in this case to contact them. We've also put the photos on the WISN 12 Facebook page for you to share.